task 4 of the FAPS Practice Assessment 1. Okay, so the first task asks you to identify whether each transaction would lead to an increase in the owner's capital. Well, remember, owner's capital is something they've put into the business, whether it be money, whether it be a motor vehicle, a computer. So it's something they've given to the business for it to increase their capital. So drawings doesn't increase their capital because that's money they're taking out of the business. A loss for the period wouldn't increase their capital, okay, because the business is not making any money. If the owner puts some money into the business, it would increase their capital account, okay. Putting his own laptop into the business increases his capital because it's his personal funds, personal items, and he's giving it to the business, so it's increasing. Identify whether the following statements about statements of financial position for partnerships are true or false. So this is your balance sheet. So this is where your non-current assets, non-current liabilities, and current liabilities sit. A credit balance on a partner's current account means that the partner has drawn out more than his or her share of profits, okay? So if they've got a credit balance, it means that they are a liability to the company, so the company owes them money, okay? It's a credit balance, so the business owes them money. So that's got to be false, okay? So that's got to mean that they've got money within the business in their account and the business owes them the money. The finance by section of a partnership statement of financial position includes the balances of partners' capital and current accounts. Well, that's true, because your capital account shows you the money they've invested. Your current account is the account that shows where your drawings have gone, your interest on drawings, your interest on capital, your share of profit or loss, your salary, etc. So that's like a working account, okay? So they are both shown on the statement of financial position. Okay, next task then. It says complete the following statements. So we are looking at a trial balance. Imran and Nancy run in hotels as a partnership. Okay, and we've got profit is shared between them 60-40. Imran works within the business and is entitled to a salary of 25,000. Nancy is not entitled to a salary. Okay. So we've got interest on capitals, interest on drawings. It says complete the following statement of profit and loss for the year. All numbers should be shown to the nearest pound. Any profit figures should be shown as a positive, any losses as a negative. All other figures should be shown as positive. Okay then, so we're doing a profit and loss. Okay, so you've got your sales revenue. The next bit is your cost of sales, okay? So always start with your opening inventory, which you've got here as 9290, okay? So it's just remembering which statements it goes in, okay? So the detail that you'd put in here is opening inventory. If it's there. It's a bit temperamental. There we go. Okay. The next thing then that needs to go in is we should have some purchases. 213290. So we've got purchases 213290, and then finally we should have some closing inventory, and as you can see here you've got a credit one and a debit one. So the debit one is obviously the statement of financial position, the credit one is your profit and loss because we're taking it out, okay? And 7710. Okay, so opening inventory plus purchases minus closing inventory should give you cost of sales of 214870. Okay, remember then you're taking your cost of sales off your sales revenue, which should give you 1438,210. Okay, if it says add here, this is your other income. Okay, so just have a look to see if there's anything in here. So you've got discounts received there of 570, so that's your other income. It could be rent received, it could be anything like advertising receipt. Okay, so it is discount received. Okay, so that would be gross profit plus your discount received, and then we're going to take off your expenditure. Okay, so your expenditure then is, so bank is statement of financial position, capital, current accounts, cash account, closing inventory debit, all financial statement of financial position. We've got depreciation charges of 92590, so we need to put that one in. Okay, then we should have, what else have we got? We've got an irrecoverable debt because your drawings go on your statement of financial position. So we've got 1390 irrecoverable debt. Okay, and what else have we got? And then we've got other expenses of, what's a big one? 1267597 other, and that is your lot. Okay, so your total of expenses, so you've got gross profit plus discounts received minus total expenses should give you a profit of 77203. Okay, so that's that one done. Your profit then is the profit that you're carrying down now to the next task, okay? Because now we're going to do the appropriation account for the partners, okay? So remember, you add on any interest we're charging them on drawings, you take off any interest that we're paying them on capital or any partner's salaries, okay? So it says here that we have interest on drawings, Imran 141, and we've got Nancy of 41. So we've got 141 and 41, and that's interest charged on drawings. Okay, we've got no other interest that we're charging. Then we've got salaries. What did it say about salaries then? So it says Imran works within the business and is entitled to 25,000 salary. Nancy's not. Okay, so I've got 25,000. Make sure you put it under the correct partner. Okay, salary. Nancy's not, so Nancy's a 0. Okay, and then capital, it says interest on capital, £10,525 for both of them. So 10,525, 10,525, and this is then interest on capital. Okay. Profit available for distribution. So you've got your profit plus your interest on drawings minus your salary minus your interest on capital should give you 31,335. Okay, now you're going to look at the profit share. So what you're trying to distribute is a 31,335. So get that figure in because you're gaining a mark straight away for putting those figures in. So we've got Imran gets 60 and Nancy 40. So we've got 31,335 times 40%. So we should have 12534, and then you can go 31335 minus 12534 equals 18801. So by doing that, oops, sorry, I've done that wrong way around. That should be 18801. And Nancy should be, so just make sure you're putting them in right ones. Okay, so then by adding those two together, just check that it does come to that figure, so you're gaining as many marks as possible. Okay, so again, it's a heavy marked question, but when you go through it and you take it step by step, it's quite an easy question to do, as long as you take into account all the correct information. Okay, so that is task 4 of practice assessment 1 on the AAT FAPS.